Oh, hey, hi. How y'all doing today? Greetings and salutations. Gonna be playing some Skyrim tonight. Per the usual. We have a lot of gentlemen here already. Oh, we got ODST here. Oh dear, is he gonna pay for the stream to end already? How much do I need to donate for the stream to end? Like I said last time, this is a sort of a discussion that can be fluid, I guess. Tell me how much you want to pay me to stop streaming, I should say, and I'll be all ears. Speaking of all ears, let me listen and make sure that everything is working appropriately. Okay, we're Gucci. You got to forgive me. Again, this is not my normal PC setup. This is my other PC, and I don't have all of the fantastic equipment that I do at my other PC. Nonetheless, things have gotten better. Since ODST is here and he lied, saying he was going to bed, I'll go ahead and spill the beans now. I've used the money, actually, ODST, that you... Wait, what? The save relies on content that's no longer present? Are you insane? This is starting to make me upset. What is it called? Mod Organizer, I think it is? Mod Games, they said. It would be easy, you said. No. Now, can't you go under Tools? There is a way... Well, you know, the Berenzia stuff isn't really all that important, to be completely honest with you. And for whatever reason, that's not been working for me for a while, so that's quite alright. Let's actually go to the mods section. Okay, ODST. I've actually used what you sent me in the last stream. I bought a Stream Deck actually on this PC, so thank you so much for that. I can see a little bit more on what's going on here. Oh, it's this thing. I have to re-download? I mean, that's fine. Enhance blood textures? Don't know why that's not downloaded. Let's go ahead and add that as well. If your GPU is not on fire, I mean, you're clearly doing this wrong, so... And what's absolutely boot brimming is this is a laptop with a what is it, a 1660 Ti. Okay, that's there. That's good. Unofficial Skyrim patch isn't here? What the hell is happening? Is there a catastrophic problem I'm not aware of? Is the gentleman lost ODST actually here? He was here just a second ago. Did he vanish? $200 to ban ODST. You know, I kind of like that approach. I'm happy to take a financial donation to ban anyone, actually. You can get me to ban anyone through financial means. Like I said, you can get me to almost do anything through financial means. Let's talk about it. I sound like a sellout, don't I? Immersive. Okay, that's not something I want. All right, should everything be working now? Let's try this, shall we? Watch. Why is this no longer here? I want the Sky UI. That's like incredibly important. You know, I'm starting to get upset here. I've done absolutely nothing. What's the other one called? Loot? Sky UI, it's turned on. What if I just do this? That's how this is supposed to work. Welcome to IT Late Night Help Desk. I'm your host, Andy the Nerd. Hey, how are you? Okay, so that just loaded with absolutely no problem whatsoever. Cool. The dogs are barking a lot. This is prime time for the dogs to absolutely be going off on one. Okay, so we're fine. All the mods are here. So they just woke up. So you're gonna have to forgive me. This mic, by the way, that I'm using, it's my backup mic. This thing picks up everything. I was actually listening back. I don't know if you can hear that thumping, but that's just me picking up my mouse and setting it back down. I'm not even slamming it. I mean, wouldn't you say that's kind of a inexplicable sensitivity rating? I think it is. So I made a video titled Update today, and I was actually pretty surprised on how well that performed. Was not expecting that video to be all that well received, but it was. The TLDR is I'm streaming, obviously, duh. The second piece is streams are going on TR2. And Ed and I are going to be doing some co-op series stuff for new series on my second channel, Team Respawn 2 or Team Respawn Plays. Haven't quite nailed out the name of the channel. But those of you who are watching on YouTube, you clearly know that that is what's happening. We have 2 subscriptions here. I love... This is a really long name here. I apologize. JTPRCDDWDC.com. Subscribe with Twitch Prime. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it did pop up twice, actually. That's 1 subscription popping up twice. Well, nonetheless, thank you so much. I think that puts the sub count at 11. We're trying to get to 20. I think if I get the sub count to 100, I'm going to fire James live on stream. I'll call him up and tell him his employment's been terminated. And you know what? I'm not so sure what I'm going to do first. Whether I hit 5,000 followers or is it 500 subs. I'll turn on face cam. So that'll be cheddarful. Gonna leave you hanging in suspense for those of you who weren't around for the 10K face reveal. I'll see you with the watchtower as soon as the rest of okay, so yeah. You be careful, don't tell me to be careful. Look how fast the stamina bar goes down. It's absolutely hilarious. Do you ever think that there's people who are just now experiencing Skyrim for the first time? I would probably say the answer is yes. I listened to a podcast and they talk about some of the sales figures for... it's a PlayStation-focused podcast. I don't really care about PlayStation. I just like their commentary a lot because they're very industry-focused type of podcast. But anyway, they were saying that Skyrim popped back up in the sales charts. Was it for June? So shockingly, there are people still buying Skyrim. Almost 11 years later? This really is a timeless game, a true, just class experience. It's at the peak of Bethesda. I think they've kind of fallen off since then with 76. We're hoping that kind of, I don't know what the term looking for is, prestige maybe, is restored with Starfield. I'm definitely going to be all about that. Was looking forward to playing it this fall. I'm not sure if you heard it was delayed, but that's quite all right. Now, if I go over here to mods, will it show the mods here? Okay, so I guess these aren't turned on. I wonder why that actually is. Maybe I didn't configure it in my mod manager, but you know what, that's okay. We have a message here from, is that Hamza 78,793? Can you give a shout out to letter H? I can give a shout out to letter H. Shout out to, as Ed would say, the pissin' letter H. I forgot. We have to wait for this lady. I think 2 hours is plenty of time for the lady to arrive here. There we go.
I know it looks bad. You've got to figure out what happened.
You know, I've actually never played Morrowind. I picked it up on the Steam sale. The summer sale that just ended like last week. And I also picked up Oblivion too. Now, I played the living daylights out of Oblivion on the 360. I've actually never really gone through a playthrough on PC. And it's been so long since I've gone through playing Oblivion. I actually started a new playthrough of Oblivion on my own. I'm really enjoying it. And it's just so much. It's just a joy to play on PC. Absolute just joy. But I've never played Morrowind, so that's definitely on my list of things to play. The letter H being a Twitch emote. I'll have to find out how to make the letter H a Twitch emote. That would be absolutely cheddarful. There are quite a lot of great emotes already. There's Cheddarful, there's Boot Brimming, the Team Respawn logo, and Siege, I think, is also on there. Siege. Right, so the dragon's over here. Let's, oh dear. Okay, please hold. Come here. Now, isn't this pathetic? Uh-oh. What's pathetic is I'm gonna die. Run. Run for your lives. Now, what was favorites? It was Q. Okay. I'll do double healing, actually. I'm already level 3. I thought I was, like, level 1 or something. Alright, let's just kind of pick them apart from a distance, as it were. I really like watching these It sounds terrible. Like watching these NPCs get obliterated. There it is, Cheddarful. Yeah, we got Tom and Terry. Forgot about that. Oh, there's already a gentleman dead there on the floor. Let's see. Sir, do you have a better bow? You don't. Take that, though. You know, back in the day, obviously dating myself because this is so old, this was an incredible sight to be, just to behold. Like, this was all new in gaming. Like, there was no such RPG like this. And I think as Elder Scrolls gets more mainstream, the less RPG-y it gets. I would arguably say this is the least RPG Elder Scrolls game yet, and that's including Elder Scrolls Online. It's probably like Morrowind and Oblivion as well. I mean, Oblivion is definitely a RPG. Okay, perfect. So the weightless Dragonbone stuff is in order, so that's fantastic. How about you get back, lady? Whatever you do, don't die. Yeah, I'll try my best. Thank you so much. I've absorbed the Dragon Soul. The Unrelenting Force Shout. Now it's time to run back. Can I just do M for map? I can. You've never played Skyrim before. AF Heat has never played Skyrim before. Firstly, how is that possible? Secondly, is it good? I mean, yeah, I mean, this is like one of the best games ever made. You know, there's a guy I knew in college when Skyrim came out. So, like, this is late 2011, because Skyrim came out 11/11/11. And he was in my computer science class, and he was telling me that he was playing it. I was like, oh, cool. And this is the 360. I mean, the Xbox One wasn't even out yet, or PS4. And he said, yeah, I mean, I have it on my PC. This is back when gaming PCs were like, you know, it was like the size of a briefcase. You could throw it at someone and kill them. How big gaming PCs, laptops were back then. And so he showed me Skyrim playing, and I remember looking at the water being like, this isn't real. This is just too good. And it looks so much better on PC.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn. What do you know? So it's true. Great masters of the Dragonborn. If you really are Dragonborn.
So we're gonna go over to talk to the Greybeards, some old men in the top of a mountain. Have I ever heard of the Stalker game series? I have. Horror games are probably my least favorite genre, truth be told. I don't play games to get terrified. I play games usually to laugh. So I'm probably going to avoid that series.
What Dragonborn? No nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire. Rongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
Aveninci.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon? It revealed something.
Now, if you've never played Elder Scrolls Online, Skyrim, a good portion of Skyrim's map is in Elder Scrolls Online. And it is pretty cool.
Using the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor.
Okay.
To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once.
Yeah. Come on, guy. Get on with it.
It's a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder if the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care.
There's not... I wouldn't say there's much of a difference between the maps. I think it's a little bit better, more condensed, actually.
You've done a great service for me in my city, Dragon.
Because they're like in zones and stuff in Elder Scrolls Online. Is this where I get Lydia? Yeah, here we go. So here's Lydia, like one of the best companions ever.
Has appointed me to be your house Carl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold, a hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Okay, well,
Lead the way.
I'm a big fan of companions in RPGs, so she is totally going to follow me probably for forever. There are some problems I've had where she dies. My precious save on Xbox, she is the protector of one of my estates. Doesn't that sound super nerdy? I really am a dork. Okay, how am I looking on my... 209 of 305 on what I can carry. Okay. So what's weird about this UI, if I go to... Okay, so you got to go to the sub... Oh, I'm totally going to put that on. Is there a way to mark stuff as crap? Well, I just dropped that. That wasn't... Or did I equip it? No, child. Go get a job. So I can sell one of those. That was kind of mean, huh? What am I looking for? This. I want heavy armor. What kind of boots am I wearing? Heavy. Alright, I can actually sell some stuff. Wait, what was this? That was a shield. Don't really care. No, stop it. Let's go sell some stuff to the guy. This is the only guy I sell stuff to in all of Skyrim because this is the only gentleman where I've memorized where his store is.
Let me know.
My Chuckman's here. Well, greetings and salutations. I think this is a no, I thought that was a skill book.
Everything's for sale,
Yeah.
my friend. Some may call this junk.
I call them treasures. All these trinkets and garbage. Okay, yeah, let's go over here to me. I don't need those. I don't need that. I can sell one of those. In fact, I'll just sell you both of them. How about that? I'll keep the Stormcloak armor just in case I want to join the Stormcloaks and be cool or something. Here are some things I can sell. Some nice little gems. What about here? This hunting bow. Unfortunately, I have to keep. Don't need the dagger. And that might be it, actually. Okay. Do come back. Wonder if any of these voice actors knew like what they were getting into. Watching Andy be a Kev. Well, thank you so much for that. All right, let's move onward and onward here, ladies and gents. We are going to make our climb at Iverstead. Speak to the Greybeards. I forgot about this cute little town. The closest way, I don't think. Let's try it. I don't think you can take the cart.
We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
Oh, really?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. She is likely not using her. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if we learn anything. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from news of our foes.
Oh, we got Frenzied in the building. Greetings, Frenzied. You're disappointed, I'm sure, that I'm not, playing Invasion. But that's quite alright, my guy. Oh dear. Throwing out your mother insults right out of the gate. I'm gonna need to speak to legal about that. Let's talk to this guy.
I can take you to any of the hold capital. Where do you want to go?
Will he take me to, No, he won't. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I have to pay for him to take me over here because I haven't discovered Riften. That is quite a journey. I wonder how many people like went to Riverwood and tried to cut through like right here or something, and they couldn't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pay for this dude to take me to Riften.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Sounds like Ed, not using articles.
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Frenzy has subscribed
Giddy up there.
with Twitch Prime. Well, thank you so much. That's 3 months for my boy Frenzy. Get those reports to Slashdorm. Right on it, sir. Solstice here, new on Twitch. Fan of the channel, good to see you streaming over here just after the update video. Well, thank you so much. I want to say this is about the 3rd stream I've done of Skyrim. And like I said at the beginning, there is an extraordinarily high chance that this is never going to get finished, this walkthrough series, as it were. But it's more designed as like a laid-back style of content to really more interact with the audience. I'll eventually get to other games as well, but I think for the next couple of streams at least, do some Skyrim. Now, I watched this video about the Elder Scrolls stuff, and I'm not sure if you knew this, but a lot of the lore is established in the very first game. And what I find to be so incredible is these games have really, to my knowledge, stayed very true to the lore. Oh, Chuckman is now a subscriber. Well, thank you so much. Uh-oh. Hang on. I'll read your message here in just a second. Oh, this is a horrible decision. Let's, switch to this. Oh, there's more than... Oh, no, these wolves... Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yep, there I go. Hey, Andrew, you said you wanted to rename your other channel. Why not Andy or Andrew Plays or Andrew and Friends Play? Well, it needs to be a Team Respawn branded... Oh, I'm all the way back here. I forgot to save because I'm a Kevin. Can I fast travel over here? I cannot. Okay. That's fine. Is Lydia still around me? You failed at your job, by the way, to protecting me. It needs to be a Team Respawn branded channel because that keeps the... That informs the audience that it's going to be Team Respawn related content.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
And I already have a an Andy branded channel as well. That's Andy's Arcade. And that's where I blabber on about retro games mostly. That's not Team Respawn related because that's just a solo venture. However, with TR2 or Team Respawn Plays, whatever it ends up being called, that's going to be content that is Team Respawn related. I'm going to be doing it with friends. Which one is quick save button again? I have now forgotten. Is it F5? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, we're going to get some deja vu here. And I will be smart. Actually, I'm gonna do... I need to level up my two-handed sword skill, so I'll equip this weapon. Yeah, I got absolutely wasted. Love how interactive you are on Twitter with your community. Keep up the great work as always. Thank you so much. I think I make a poor choice kind of directing my tone on Twitter. I'm usually joking most of the time on Twitter, and a lot of people don't see it that way. So I've really tried to reel in what I say on Twitter because a lot of people have taken offense to what I say. Usually it's making fun of 343 because, well, they deserve it, let's be honest. Okay, yeah, so it's that lady thing over there. That tree lady. I'm just going to discover that and move on with my life. And now I will quick save. Because we are, as the kids say, Gucci. You never finished this game on PS3. You know, I don't blame you. The PS3 version of Skyrim is notoriously horrible. I heard you coming, kid. Lydia, once again, not here. Oh, maybe that was her shooting that arrow. That looked like it hurt. Oh, yeah, she's way back there. Okay. Skyrim on the PS3 is not a good entry of that game. I would arguably say that Skyrim should not be played on any generation of console for the 360 or PS3. You gotta play it, I think, ideally on PC. If you can't do it, then get the PS4 or Xbox One version. I think if you had to pick between PS4 and Xbox One, I would pick Xbox One because if you play it on a Series X, you get to play it at 60 frames per second. Actually, forget I said that. Now that I think of it, I think even the PS4 version runs at 60 frames per second on PS5. I think the main reason is really Bethesda games have not historically run well at all on PS3. Oblivion doesn't have trophies on PS3. I don't think that has anything to do with the performance of the machine, but that's, I think, a big turn-off for a lot of people, including myself. And then Fallout New Vegas has this bug where your save will just grow in size as you progress through the game, and eventually it'll be so large the game... Oh. Hang on. The game won't load. Oh, I'm so dead. Lydia, where are you? What I can add is my Unrelenting Force, but I have forgotten what button that is here on PC. Where the hell is Lydia? I'm gonna die. Thankfully, I just quick saved right here. See, this is the problem when you are such a low level. Oh, there she is. Okay, cool. Oh, goodness. I guess this. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I just hit Lydia there. That man's dead. Come on, lady. What are you doing that for, you idiot? Well, now you're dead because you're an idiot. Ouch. You know what? Skyrim on Switch is great. I own Skyrim on Switch. It's not the special edition, which is what this is. Which that has the enhanced graphics. And like they call it the God Rays, which is just a fancy way of saying lighting. So you can see the lighting kind of shining through the trees. The Skyrim on Switch version isn't that. It's just regular old Skyrim. Nothing wrong with that. But fantastic entry, Skyrim on the Switch. There's another man that died, like, right here. Oh. I see. Okay, thank you. So you have the chance. Yeah, get Skyrim on the Switch. Is 60 FPS really that bad? I'm not sure if you're referring to 30 FPS. 60 FPS is fantastic. Is 30 FPS all that bad? I would say no. However, once you switch over to 60 FPS, I find it very difficult to go back to 30 FPS. Yeah, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, that's on my list to play as well. But I am not paying $70 for it. So I will wait. I bought the whole Borderlands collection a long time ago, including Borderlands 3. However, Ed and I played through the first one last year, Borderlands 1. We need to play through Borderlands 2, the pre-sequel, and Borderlands 3, so I'm not going to pick up Wonderlands because we have all these other games to go through. I've played through 2. I've not played through pre-sequel or 3 yet. And I'm hoping that becomes content for Team Respawn 2 as well in the future. By that point, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands will certainly no longer be $70. Or it may not. I mean, this is 2K we're talking about, so. But there is that, like, DLC spin-off of Tiny Tina's. It's called the One Shot Adventure. And that's really cheap. I think that can go on sale as low as $10. I mean, it's a short little entry. Almost like a glorified demo, of my understanding. So we might give that a go. Just discovering all these cute little caves. Alright, here is Iverstead. I love these little towns in Skyrim. Love it. Let's see what sort of gentleman we can talk to. Okay, maybe we don't talk to a gentleman. Maybe we just straight up go, Yeah. No one cares. He says the path isn't safe. Bear, right here. Hello. Now, sometimes these sometimes these NPCs will die here, and I find that to be hilarious. It's not like Oblivion levels where, like, everyone can die. I would say Skyrim is very selective on who can die. And be careful, if you hit the guard, they'll just kill you once they're done killing the bear. Did anyone die? No, I think everyone lived. Did that complaining man die? Unknown if the complaining man is dead. I would have thrown him in the river. I can't find the complaining man. Now, Gears of War Ultimate Edition Solstice, it has a bug where it will not load the 120 frames per second thing. Frame boost, that's what it's called. FPS boost, my goodness. Ed and I played Ultimate Edition like a month ago, and we're like, this isn't FPS boosted. Like, what's going on here? Turns out there's a bug where, like, more than half the time it doesn't even load that option, even if the setting is turned on your dashboard. So I find that to be weird. Nonetheless, I do understand. The jump from 30 to 60 is incredible. The jump from 60 to 120 isn't all that incredible. But then again, you got to make sure your display can take advantage of that. If you have a display locked at 60 hertz, which are a lot of computer monitors, you're not even going to see anything because your computer monitor literally cannot go any faster. So there is also that as well. Once you get above 60 frames a second, you really got to pay attention to the frame rates that your monitor can do, as well as the frame rates that your game can do. Yeah, I would agree. There is a huge difference between 1080p and 4K. I am a big fan of 1440p. My display that I normally play on and record my videos with for YouTube, all of that is 1440p. But I've run into like a storage problem with my recordings, like my external hard drive's almost full, and rendering something in 1440p and putting it on YouTube is like 3 times the storage capacity or cost than a normal 1080p video. So like a 20-minute Halo Wars 2 video in 1080p will consume like maybe 2 gigs. If we're doing it in 1440p, it's like 6 gigs. So I really have to be mindful. Now I pick and choose which games I'll render in 1440p. If it's a fantastic game, I will export it in 1440p. Otherwise, it's just going to be regular 1080p because I still don't think a lot of displays are even at 1440p or 4K yet to even notice a difference. And most of any YouTube audience, any YouTube creator will tell you their audience is mostly on phones. And most phones aren't above 1080p yet, so. Plus, you won't even notice on a phone anyway. The screen's so small.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to Hyrule.
You know what, lady? I might just stab you for saying that. Now, the draw distance in here is great, but the detail's kind of horrible. I mean, that's when you can start seeing the rough around the edges with Skyrim here. If you want to know a game that has outstanding draw distances and keeps the detail immaculate, it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. My goodness. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous game. That'd be a great game to stream as well. I don't think that has the same clout, though, as... Oh, no, these are the trolls. Trolls are susceptible to fire, but I am going to die. And I should have quick-saved. I just quick-saved there. I think I made a horrible, horrible mistake. Lydia? I just leveled up. Don't die, Lydia. She is going to die. Okay, I've leveled up. That is tab. Excuse me, I'm still a scrub. I'm gonna... Oh, I've not improved health yet. Still think it's best to do... Fine, you talked me into it. Now, I want to say I did the destruction spells are cheaper. To cast. Is that correct? Yeah, okay, so I got that one. Did I get the two-handed one? I'm starting to get dizzy. I didn't. Okay. There we go. Lydia! Oh, she's down. Oh, God. Run! I'll see you at the bottom, Lydia. Wait, is the troll healing? Why is the troll healing? Wonder if that lady down here is still down here. You know, I remember playing this on 360, and I could not beat this troll. I like spent an hour. Items, consumables. Here we go. Come here. Oh, Lydia's back. She didn't make it very long. But the troll's dead, so that's all that matters. Trolls heal over time. Okay, I didn't know that. Cool. I've only played this game like 8 times. Get up, you idiot. Let's go. Get in, loser. We're going shopping. I thought that looked like some sort of entrance there, but it's one of those tablets. Let me pause here, and I'll take a sip of my beverage. You've been sending some of the hydrate things. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your patience. Sometimes you have to go down to go back up. I think that's one of those instances. I mean, that still looks pretty great to me. There is a mod that they say beautifies the mountains a little bit. Not so sure if this one needs to be touched. Just throwing out my opinion. Go up the stair, you idiot. Oh dear, I think I'll have to take that out there. Maybe at the end of this stream I'll fire up Elder Scrolls Online and just give you a quick showcase of what that's all about. Here we go, I made it. Well, that wasn't all that bad at all. I think if you talk, is this just a tablet? Yeah. You can forget that. There's a nice little chest here. You know what I forgot? If I go back to town, well, I've discovered this anyway. So I can fast travel. I'm going to go back into town because there is a quest to bring, like, some guy lunch or something up there. And it's an optional quest. I think you fail it or you can't do it anymore if you start talking to the Greybeards. So let's see if I can... I gotta find out who that is.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About mostly food, so the Greybeards tend not to get out. Well, the trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be.
Here it is.
Really? Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done. Be careful up there.
Let's see, that's pretty easy. So now I'll just fast travel right back up there. Get some gold or experience or, you know, whatever. Is this not the chest? Me? quest items. There it is. Now I gotta go back and talk to him. Okay, I guess I have another quest activated as my current quest. That's totally fine. Get a little bit of fundages here. I don't see the man. I also can't really see anything. I think this is him. It is.
Ah, good to see you. Quite a anyway, much appreciated.
500 gold. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And now we'll travel back up here and continue our journey. I think it's kind of a reminder. I need to slow down and start talking to a lot of more people in these towns and cities, because you'll miss out on little quests like that. I think I missed the follow from, what is that, Boxin' Munch? I apologize if I said your name wrong, sir.
Dragonborn appeared at this moment in the turning of the age.
There's another man in front of this other man.
We will see if you truly
It's like the most Skyrim thing ever, and I love it.
Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, what's the button to do that? First, I have to activate it, of course.
Shout at us.
Okay, it's Z. That's fine. Easy. You want me to shout at you, sir? Okay, you're gonna have to wait.
Do not be afraid. Your shout will not harm us.
There we go. The other old man was in the way, so I do apologize.
It is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards.
Oh.
Tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
To get rich.
We will do our best to teach you. That is for you to discover.
To get rich. Can you imagine?
You have the inborn gift. But
So with the Army of Two playthrough, it's a little bit of a difficult situation. Ed and I learned a few months ago that the servers for the original Army of Two on 360 and PS3 are absolutely wasted. So it is impossible to do a playthrough of that unless like Ed is in the room, and there's kind of an ocean between us, so that's not going to happen. So we have to do Army of Two, the 40th day, which is the second one, and Army of Two Devil's Cartel, which is the third one. Those servers are still up. However, the reason why we're starting this now is that's kind of always been on our list to go through those games, but EA announced those servers will be shutting down in October. So it's either we do it now or we're not going to do it ever. So we do want to go ahead and get started with those. And I think that'll be just an average fun series. It's not going to bring in a ton of views, of course. But nonetheless, I do think that it's something that I would like to do and get done before those servers are wasted. You truly have the gift. I just stood here, sir. I didn't do anything. I literally did absolutely nothing. You know what? You know what, old man? I've had it up to here with you. I do think there's a mod where you can just kill everyone. Why are they shutting down the servers? Well, I can understand it from a business standpoint. They obviously can see how many people play the Army of Two games. And what I mean by they, I mean EA. Let me turn this down just a little bit. You please hold. There we go. They can tell you how many people are playing the EA games when EA is looking at their servers and analytics and heat maps and all that stuff. And I bet you there's tens of people playing Army of Two these days. For context, Army of Two, only the first one is backwards compatible on the Xbox consoles. The Army of Two, the 40th Day, and Devil's Cartel Neither one are playable on Xbox One or Series X, so you have to play them actually on your 360. Who's this guy? So I think that also has a lot to do with it. So I'm sure the cost of just having the server running compared to the amount of people playing it is just not worthwhile for them. And to be honest, I really don't blame them for it because it's just so few people. But it is disappointing that these games aren't available on Steam for modders to try to figure this out and have some sort of workaround. For example, Command & Conquer 3 and Red Alert 3. Two great games. Those are available on 360, but those servers are also offline. However, if you get it on PC, you can get a mod that re-enables that connection. Oh, what am I watching men appear and vanish? I'm not paying attention. I don't have an active quest. I think I'm just watching men show up and vanish. Maybe do I have to... Oh, okay, demonstrate. I see. I apologize. Why do I have to do it again? I've already done it twice. What is happening? Yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's high. Precise. Please hold. When was the last time I visited the dentist? That seems like a personal question. Probably 2 months ago? I'm not Ed. Okay? I take care of my teeth. Oh, you're stuck as a lowly peasant console gamer. I too was a console peasant, but I have since in probably the last 12 months really taken wing with my ascension to the master race. Gentlemen, if it's okay with you, I'm going to grab a beverage from the other room here while these men continue to talk and I learn a new word of power. It's literally like 2 feet from here, so let me go grab a beverage and I will be right back. Please hold.
Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. Wolf! Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Okay, gentlemen. I'm returned. So I have a heartburn problem. And what normally happens is like it gets really bad in the morning and I take some medicine, but late at night it kind of comes back. And that's kind of the problem I'm having right now. So actually, I don't really feel appropriate just taking heartburn medicine continuously throughout the day, right? Also, while I was gone, Duke Tubham, follow. Thank you so much, sir. But one way to it's all about the pH level, right? So I think when it's acidic, it's too low, so you got to bring it up. And milk is actually a great way to do that. So I made myself a glass of chocolate milk, lactose free, because I'm actually lactose intolerant. I will agree. Building a PC is hilariously expensive. I don't think I've activated this new shout that I learned. Let's favorite this, favorite that, and equip this. Easy, GG, nerds.
Your quick mastery of a new theme is astonishing.
Astonishing?
Stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it from myself. No. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller. Remain true to the way of the voice.
Okay.
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat. When your voice can open the path.
Wow. I didn't know that Parthenax was part of the Greybeards. I guess I did know that and I've forgotten. But he's that way. He is up there chilling. Okay, let's look at our quest log. How the hell do I look at that again? Here we are. Need to learn... These are all side quests. Yeah, I can certainly do that. Where am I supposed to go? I don't think anyone knows where I'm supposed to go. Oh, there I'm supposed to go. Way over there. So let's travel to Whiterun. Get a stable cart gentleman to take me to Morthal. We can go from there. Yeah, that's quite a detailed description there. With quite some words, I'm not quite comfortable speaking out loud because I'll just slaughter the way they're pronounced. However, I have gone to the doctor and they say it's fine. It's only really bothered me for about a year, I'd say. Most of the time, it's the foods that I eat. So, like, I had pizza tonight for dinner, and like that'll get it, 100%. Here we are at Morthal. There's always an event going on.
What's the Jarl going to do about it? How are we supposed to be safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already.
I do feel like one of the downsides to Elder Scrolls games, I don't know why this is. I don't know if it has to do with budget or anything. I feel like there's like 3 voice actors in each Elder Scrolls game.
It's no use.
Let's get back to it then.
Morthal used to be a quiet place.
Well, at least now that I have this, I can make a little bit better haste. I think there's a lot of skeletons in this dungeon we're about to go into. One voice actor per race and per gender. I see, okay. Let me save. Now, this kind of goes to show you the level of detail that Bethesda went to for Skyrim. So, I'm going to spoil the ending of the Dark Brotherhood. Once that's all said and done, you get this ability. I don't think it's a magic spell. It might be a spell, and that's how it's activated. But anyway, you get this ghost force, almost, of a former guy in the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not sure if it was the former leader of the Dark Brotherhood or what have you. However, you can summon this guy once a day, and he'll follow you until he dies. So, if he dies like once a day, you want to summon him again, you can just wait 24 hours and resummon him. But what I love about him is he will give you so much commentary about the world around you. Oh my god. Where did you come from? Well, you're dead, so it don't matter. Uh-oh! Kill the necromancer, Lydia! Oh. Uh-oh! She just saved my life. Hang on. Healing. A little bit of this. There we go. Anyway, this dude will go around and give you commentary about all sorts of stuff. Talking about caves, mountains, cities. Sometimes he'll interject in conversations. I mean, it's just so cool. Well, finally, there's this last part in the Dark Brotherhood. You get a horse. I forget what it's called. I apologize because it's been so long since I played. But when you summon the horse and you have that guy, he will actually go over and pet the horse because that used to be, I think, his horse. And he'll talk about like how he missed his old friend. Now, can you just imagine the level of detail that is? First of all, you have to have that guy summoned, which I don't think a lot of people have. And then you also have to summon that particular horse, which I also don't think a lot of people have. Then they would have to be at the same place at the same time. Granted, that might not be so difficult. Oh, look, there's people fighting back there. It was the Black Hand guy that gave you the dead drops in Oblivion. Okay, cool. Yeah, Shadowmere, that's what it is. Thank you so much. Oops. You saw nothing? Thank you. Alright, Lydia. Oh, never mind. Oh! Oh! My goodness. There is so much lore. I do think that potentially Oblivion is a better lore treat than Skyrim is. But every Elder Scrolls game has so much lore. It's quite incredible. Maybe that's a skill book. Nope, it's not. Okay. There's a lot of dead bandits. Imperial bow, is that better than my hunting bow? Probably. Let's have a look. And it is, so let's favorite this, unfavorite that, and then we'll equip it. Well, the gentleman Ruthless Skate is here. Oh my goodness. I can't believe my eyes. You know, Ruthless Skate, I meant to message you earlier this week and say something like, you know, I just miss the your mom jokes. And needless to say, that made my evening. So thank you, sir. For those unbeknownst, the gentleman Ruthless Skate used to drop some banger Your Mama jokes whenever Ed and I would record, and I would read them out during games. That wasn't that long ago. I'd say just a couple of months ago. But the gentleman Ruthless Skate, inexplicably, mind you, vanished from doing such a thing. So I'm glad to see you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please drop a Your Mom joke at any point, and you will have made my day, sir. So thank you for that. Okay, you know, I'm starting to get a little scared of this dungeon here. I hear someone coughing. Is that Lydia who's coughing? Now, do I have a torch? I'm unsure. I can search. Torch. Favorite. Equip. No. There we go. Okay, thank you. Now, this torch is not going to last for forever, but it is definitely going to help. If you're an Imperial, this is where you probably find quite a bit of gold. I really can't be arsed going through all of these urns to get gold. Well, Andrew, I'm sorry to say, but when your mama was so old, when someone told her to act her age, she died. You know, some would argue you're not wrong. Some would take offense. I'm certainly not one of those people. And you're a gentleman. Okay, you know what? This isn't working. I'm sorry. Tab and Q are right next to each other. So I meant to hit one key and I hit the other. I'm just mowing these kids down. That man stood no chance. I bet he regrets it now. I bet you he doesn't either because he's dead. Okay, quite a lot of goodies here. I think we'll probably finish this quest and then I'll show you a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online, and that will probably be it for this evening. So if I had to guess, maybe about 30 minutes left in tonight's stream. I think we've had a successful outing. The Gentleman Ruthless Skate was here. We saw an appearance from Frenzy, ODST as well. All sorts of characters. What a wonderful time. Okay. Now that's a pretty, large opening in this cave here, wouldn't you say? You know what, actually? Let's add that on. I probably should have done that a long time ago. When you get the third word of power for Unrelenting Force, it's awesome. People just go flying. Ouch! Oh, God. Oh, I think that's... Is this not the way I came? Apparently not, because there's men down here. How do I go downstairs? Here I go downstairs. Yeah, I'll see you, sir. Sometimes I guess that means there's goodies over here. The caves or dungeons in Skyrim are not all that complex. So, you know, if it's taking you off the main path, usually that means there's really something to look for. It could have just been that crown I just discovered. I'm not quite so sure. Well, that's not what I meant to do. That might actually be what that is. I don't really see anything over here. So I'll go back to where I was. I'll get on with my life. Now all we need is Sean V. That is correct, actually. Then we'll have all the characters. We're thinking about potentially doing like an age game night. Not, maybe game night. Oh, you know what? Maybe I am supposed to go that way so I can go down without dying. Maybe I can just jump off. I don't think I can. Nor do I think I should. Okay. So I just missed a turn in here. But I think the way we would kind of structure it if we were to play Age live is probably wouldn't say ignore the chat, but also ignore the chat. Because it's such a time of... There are some places where we can kind of goof off, but I do think you got to focus on it a little bit more than usual. And I also kind of want to preserve the recording to put later on YouTube. So I'm not sure how all that would work. It might just be better to have more of a laid-back session where there is no follow-up recording on YouTube. It would just go on TR2. All right. This ain't my first rodeo. A man's going to come out of here. There he is. And I'm going to light him on fire. There we go. Lydia's going to run in there like an idiot. Oh, God. And that man is also wasted. Sean Sherman in Siege. That's a great, like, t-shirt saying. Sean Sherman in Siege. You know what? I'm going to have my... So my wife's a graphic designer. She's actually the one that has designed the boot brimming emote, the Siege emote. And I want to say that's it so far. However... I'm going to have her make a shirt, you know, just 3 layers. Or 3 lines, I guess, is a better description. One would say Sean. The middle one would say Sherman. The bottom would say Siege. I guess that's a great time to plug in Team Respawn.shop. If you want to get some Team Respawn branded merch shipped right to your door. And support the channel all at the same time. I do promo codes from time to time. Maybe I'll do a promo soon. Okay. I'm going to do stamina. Goodness. What to get now? I'm going to get this, because I use the restoration spells so much. Is that skeleton alive? It is. You know, I can see what's happening before it happens. I'm a time traveler. If you want to know if someone's not a time traveler, they'll just say I'm a time traveler. Easy as that. Lydia's over here killing all these skeletons for me. Now, one thing that I think can be a little annoying with Lydia, or any companion, especially early on, is they can kind of snipe your kills, and that's not going to give you XP for your skills to level up. Because in Skyrim, you don't just get XP for killing things. The way you kill things or interact with the world is how you level up your skills, and that in turn is how your character level ups. But then again, I guess you can make the counter argument that, ouch, that Lydia kind of offsets the need for those skills as well. Andrew, what bears the most condescending? A pan. Duh. Well, I think that's going to go in the cringe compilation. There's an inside story with a lot of jokes. There is. I think I want to make a video one of these days talking about the origin story of so many of our jokes. Yeah, Sia James is from the Gentleman James, founding member of Team Respawn. Used to be how I'd end the old videos, and I'm not sure if I'm doing it now out of habit or to kind of spite James. Nonetheless, I'm continuing to say Sia James at the end of videos. really those are post commentary. I don't really say see ya James at the end of our normal Halo Wars 2 videos, I don't think. So I've learned the word of power. What else do I have to do here? Retrieve the horn. Did I pass it? I bet you I did. I wonder if it's in that, oh, maybe I didn't. I was gonna say, I bet you I passed it in that room. But I don't think that I did. Well, let's see what we can find, huh? Did you and the James fellow have a falling out? No, it's really just as punishment for, James has never finished the reports. You know what? I guess it is out of spite. James has never finished the reports. All I want are the reports. And James, just for the life of him, he will not give me the reports. I mean, it's been 6 years now. Can someone tell me where the reports are? I guess there's nothing for me down here. Clearly, I've missed a place. Spot, location, area. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got Stormy here. Okay, well, let's go. I mean, that's literally almost every character has made an appearance tonight. We just need Sean, Sherman, James, and Pyman. You know, and the normal nerds who are in videos. And now's a good time to save. Now, I bet you Stormy's not going to be happy with my performance. Just like how Sean isn't with Halo Wars 2. I have a feeling Stormy is a very seasoned veteran of Skyrim. Oh, you know what? Okay. I know this one. I know this one, Stormy. You don't need to worry about me. And then you... Ah! Wait a second. See, on mouse and keyboard, it's not the same. Alright, well, he's dead. Oh! Okay. Cringe reports were too much, that's right. Run, 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 run. Oh, cool. This is actually rather irritating. I'm not... How the hell am I supposed to get through this? I'm starting to get frustrated. This is the second word of power. Oh, it's not. Okay, you know what? I might not actually be able to go through that. There are some times where you need to go through the... Well, no. There's literally no other way. Am I supposed to get through here with the first word of power? Looks like I am, according to this map. See, it, like, closes as I'm trying to sprint through here. I'm having a really hard time. Now, are these timed? Oh, you know what? Okay, I guess they are timed. I don't know why I'm having an incredibly hard time here. That's terrible. I asked my dad to put the cat out and he said I didn't know it was on fire. Well, there we go. Look at me. That might have been the most painful experience I've ever had in Skyrim. I'm actually saving after that because I don't want to go through that ever again in my life. Alright, I can hear men. The floor moves. Oh, I know why. Because the floor is lava here. This is really a trial, huh? Ouch! Oh, this is not good. Oh, there's Lydia. You've been poisoned? I am gonna die? Yeah, I mean, honestly, Sean has really cemented himself as part of the Team Respawn lore at this point. He's arguably part of the channel. He did make a debut with Ed. I think I was out of town when Ed and Sean played. I still need to get him in a video. And the video is totally going to be titled, I Played with Sean V in Halo Wars 2, and this is what happened. Actually, if Stormy's still here... Stormy is actually, even though he's only been in like 10 or 15 videos, he's in the most popular Team Respawn video ever. The one that got like 500,000 views. There has to be a man in here. I just know it. Is there a puzzle here? Oh no. Read the note. I need to speak with you urgently. Rent a room. This is where you see, you mean, what's her name? I forget her name. Also, it's funny how the lore points to future games in the series. Like, so for example, in Oblivion, just at the very beginning of Oblivion, it talks about how the Emperor is Dragonborn. I thought that was so cool. So, like, this lore was already established that the Dragonborn is a thing. And, you know, that they have dragon blood in them and all these other sorts of things. I was like, that is so cool. You know, and Skyrim came out like 6 years after Oblivion. Yeah, I'll take that, I guess. Looks like that's better than what I have, so I'll pick that up. Okay, let me finish this quest. That'll probably be it for Skyrim this evening. I'll fire up Elder Scrolls Online pretty quickly here. Lots of goodies, I'm assuming, in some of these chests. I can't be arsed with a lot of these urns, because all they're going to have are a couple of pieces of gold. And the amount of places that is going to have that is probably through the roof. Oh, okay, we've already been through here. This is right at the beginning. See, there's all these dead people I've slaughtered since entering this cozy cave. You're signing out? Well, thank you so much for stopping by, my guy. Have a great rest of your evening. Yeah, you know, I do wonder why that video blew up the way that it did, that Skyrim video. I'm kind of in the camp that it's really just the title as well as the thumbnail, I think, really just paint a picture. And the general non-Halo Wars 2 viewing audience, I think, can find some sort of enjoyment out of the title in that video. Meaning, everyone knows what a scarab is if they played Halo, and the thumbnail kind of portrays that as well. So I think it kind of talks about a story just right in the title, and I think it's really rare for that perfect storm of content. Granted, I've had some phenomenal videos with views, notably like the 5-hour turtle, as well as like the Yap Yap turtle as well. You know what? This DLC is terrible, by the way. I mean, I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion. This is the, yeah, the Dragonborn DLC. Oh, we're gonna fight now? You just talked to me. And now we're gonna fight. Because there's another Dragonborn out there. Now, I know there's multiple endings to that deal. Oh, of course. See, I just hit that asshole, and now I have bounty on me. I hope he dies. Oh, what's going on with my game? Are we going to crash? Whoa, we're having catastrophic problems. Hang on, everybody. Wait a second. Everything's having a seizure. Whoa, we're having catastrophic problems. Hang on, everybody. Wait a second. Oh no. You know what? This is what I get for trash talking those guys. They crashed my PC there. Okay, are we back? Let me mute my mic. Let's see. Are we doing okay? Yeah, okay, we're fine. Lol. So much siege on screen. Okay, well, I guess that's that. I'll fire up real quick here. Elder Scrolls Online. And show you that. Literally for like 5 minutes. This might have a quick update. Because it had an update on my other PC this morning. Yeah, okay, there it goes. So, I think the term MMO... why is this all still functioning? Because Streamlabs is showing me that everything has catastrophically pooed itself. I don't know why. All right, so the MMOs, I think, can be a little bit overwhelming to a general audience of people who aren't familiar with MMOs. However, this is a really approachable MMO. If you love Elder Scrolls, you're going to really love this. I don't think this game forces you to play a certain way. If you just want to go solo questing, which is what I do, you can certainly do that. The game will not care. You can go in any order you want to. The game won't care either. So I just think that this is a phenomenal experience. You can like really get into it and play like the trials and the dungeons and the raids and all that sorts of stuff. And like the housing thing is like a super huge community or sub-community or niche community within Elder Scrolls Online. However, it doesn't force you to go a certain way. You can just do whatever you want. It can get a little confusing with the DLC as well as with the chapters and the trials and things like that. They have a subscription where you really pretty much get everything. So if you're worried about the content, this is all available to you. It's taking an awfully long time to load in, and I think that's just because I'm streaming right now. Out of 10, what would you rate Halo Infinite right now on its current state by the gentleman Ruthless Skate? Goodness. I don't know. A 4, maybe? I don't think this PC can handle what I want it to do. Which is a shame.